Hello students, in earlier video we had learned the order list or numbered list. Okay, how to create the order list or numbered list in HTML5. Now in this video we will discuss about here unordered list or bulleted list. Okay, an unordered list created using which tag? That is UL. When we create the order list, which tag use here? That is OL. And when we create the unordered list, we use here UL tag. Okay, and each listing item start with what? LI tag. LI tag for what? Listing items. Listing item or element. Okay, the list item is in unordered list are marked with bullets by default. Okay, by default the unordered list marked with what? Marked with bullets. Bullets like circle, field circle, like this one. That is this type. Clear? Field small circle. Okay, clear? So there are different types of different types of attributes here for UL tag. The first one is what? Type is equal to disk. Okay, dice. Sorry. So how to write this one? Listen. When we use the HTML5, the directly dice tag is not applied with the UL tag because it is not supported. So with the help of the style tag, we use we access the dice attribute here, or any unordered list values are there, that is circle, square. Okay, like this. So we have to write such values like this one. Style is equal to list style type, then use colon here and then dice. Okay, then for example, how to write this value in your example, like UL style, and write down this as it is. Okay, so what is this? Sets the description of this is what? Sets the list item marked to a bullet, that is default. Okay, by default. When we don't write anything, that same working of this attribute is carried out there. Correct? Now next value of this one is what? Circle. Okay, when we have to get circle here like this without filling, then we use here or we use this value, that is circle. So how to write this? Style is equal to list style type circle. Okay, so in your coding what you write that UL style is equal to list style type circle. Okay, so set the list item marked to a circle like this. This is your explanation of this value. Now next, square like this. If I like the list like this format, okay, then we have to use a square as a value. Then style list style type square. For example, how to write this? That is UL style, and write down this one as it is. Okay, and sets the list item marked to a square as a list. Okay, next value is none. None means what? We can't show anything. So if you add this one, that is style list style type colon none. Okay, in your example write down like this, that is UL style list style type colon none. So the list items will not be marked. Okay, we cannot mark anything, then we use here none. So there are 4 values are there of type. Okay, type attribute. First is dice, second circle, and third square, and fourth none. Dice is what? Dice is the by default type attribute or value of the type attribute. Okay, which is shown as in field circles, like this. Okay, and circle without filling this one, and square like this. Okay, clear? And none means what? We cannot mark any item here. Clear? So now we will discuss this one with the help of an example. Each and every value of the type we will discuss this in this example. Okay, so we'll start here. Okay, just observe here, this is a sample code of your unordered list. Suppose H3, in H3 we have to print here one message, that is HTML unordered list, H3 close. Then for creating unordered list, ul tag is used, that is unordered list. Okay, and this is what? This is listing items. So for the first one, basic of IT, then HTML5, then PostgreSQL. So this is what this is UL. Okay, so while printing this, the output of this one is what? Suppose I want to write here output. First of all, print this message, that is HTML unordered list. Okay, like this. And next one is what? Basic of IT. It is UL. So by default, the type is what? It is dash. That is means we have to show here circle, field circle, and then print here message basics of IT. Then next time HTML5. Next time PostgreSQL, like this. Okay, this is the by default value we have to execute here. So we have to execute this code practically and see the output, and we have to try all the possibilities of the attribute or all the possibilities of the values of type attribute. Clear? So we will start this execution now. Okay, now we will see here execution of unordered list of bulleted list. Okay, in detail. So in title tag I will give one title, that is unordered list or bulleted list demo on your web page. Then head closure. Then in body tag I want to set here BG color, that is background color, to yellow, and I want to use here H3 heading 3 tag, which prints the HTML unordered list as a text. Okay, now when we create the unordered list, we have to use here UL tag. Okay, unordered list tag, and for defining the elements of this one, we have to use here LI, that is listing item. For first LI tag here, what is the content of this one? That is basic of IT. Then second time HTML5, third time PostgreSQL. Okay, so these are the listing items which are shown as an unordered list. Okay, here we do not set any attribute of UL tag here. So by default the symbol for unordered list is what? It is bullets. Okay, that means circle with field. Okay, like, okay, so now we will see this we will see the output of this code. Then it is clear to you what is the unordered list or how to show the output of the UL tag here. Clear? So save this document and execute this one. So your output looks like this. Okay, that is HTML unordered list. This is a heading 3 tag. Okay, then we have to print here 3 elements of this list, that is basic of IT, HTML5, and PostgreSQL. Now here we will add some attributes of UL tag here. Suppose I want to add Suppose I want to copy all these things as it is, and I want to set here some attributes of UL tag. Okay, so attribute of UL tag is what? Type is equal to, in double quote, style hyphen list style type, list style type is colon circle. Okay, circle. So the list of unordered list is shown with the help of circle or mark as a circle. Set the list item marked to the circle. Then we have to set here type is equal to list type colon circle. Okay, so save this file and see the output of this one. Just refresh it. Somewhat wrong here. Instead of type, we have to use a style type. Okay, then save this and then execute it. We have to give here one heading. With type as circle. Okay, I have to give one heading, that is HTML unordered list with type as circle. Then save this. Okay, and then execute it. So your heading is appear here, that is HTML unordered list with the type as circle, and the whatever the elements in between this tag, UL tag, these elements or this list contains or mark as a circle, mark to a circle. Okay, so now next type is what? Square. So just copy this content and print here, paste here. So instead of circle, I want to use here square. Square. Here circle, instead of circle this, and use a square. Okay, and save this. So this square defines what? Sets the list item marked to a square. Okay, save this and execute this. Clear? So your text is looks like this, that is the elements of this you will list it and mark it as square, field square. Okay, so these are the three types of attributes. Okay, then when we use here next time, suppose we want to use here dice. Okay, dice is what? Dice is the by default value of the UL tag, so no need to set it. Okay, just we have to execute this one and see this. It is no need to set because this is the by default value. Just we have to execute this one and see the output of this one. Then first and the last one is output is same here. Just execute this one. So this one and this one output is same here. At this first time we do not set the type attribute or yes, type attribute to the dice. Okay, therefore the list are shown like by default bullets format. Okay, then next we have to use here none. None is for what? Will not be marked. Okay, none is for no marking done. Okay, just we have to see the output of this one. Save this and execute this. So your marking is not done here. Okay, because none is not, the list item will not be marked by using the none value. Clear? So this is the execution of your unordered list with different types of the elements. Okay, or with different type of the shape of your unordered list. Clear? Like circle, square, dice or none. Okay, so this is your execution of this unordered list here. So now we will stop here. Okay, I hope you understand from this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share it to your friends. Thank you, students.